Alright, start this real quick. Do I may need some bad food? Been there before. What? Wait. My man just pulled out the energy sword from Halo. What? Hold on. Seen that before. That's the thing that he has in his wallpaper. The energy sword, but it's like a rifle. A rocket launcher.
The deadliest is your faith.
Wait. Wait. They just give this guy 5 weapons? This must be, hold on. Wait. This must be like his close range weapon, I'm assuming. A knife. You got this, which is like a rifle. That's like I'm assuming like a laser charging rifle or something. A rocket launcher.
So many weapons, Aphelios. The deadliest is your faith.
I think she says your deadliest is your faith. At first I thought she said the deadliest is your fifth.
So many weapons, Aphelios. The deadliest is your faith.
Yeah, she said your faith. I'm confused. We need to find a champion reaction or like a champion like breakdown or something. This hurts my head. Okay, so I found this. This is the Big Brain Sad Moon Boy. Okay. Sometimes we release the champion. What if the heck we've gone too far? If this, I've heard a lot that people said that this is supposed to be the most difficult champion ever created. And for anybody who's ever watched one of my champion concepts, like I was told that my champion concepts were too complicated, so we'll see. Gun swap marksman. Okay, so these are just a bunch of concept art, which looks really cool. I'm really into reading.
It always starts with pain. We can only do this together, Aphelios. You walk the path of darkness, but you do not walk it alone, brother.
Cool. Wait. All right. When we decided on Aphelios' unique kit, we all piled into a room and discussed how to explain its abilities to players in game. I'd wanted to create a custom HD HUD since we started experimenting with ultimate skins. Aphelios gave us a real reason to do it. Aphelios has a Q and an R and another R, no passive, no real W, no E. What the fuck? How is that? Okay. League's never had a champion that required an entirely different HUD. Some of the offer. Oh, wow. Oh. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. Now I'm just super confused. He has 5 weapons, but he only has 2 R's and a Q. Okay. I'm so confused. Sorry, I found this on the League of Legends website. How the kit works. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. Guns, basic attacks, and ammo. There's an icon for a main hand and offhand. Okay. Aphelios cycles through 5 weapons, each with its own basic attack. He attacks with his main weapon, always carries an offhand weapon that he can swap to with W. Okay. Aphelios can't pick or choose which 2 weapons he equips at any given time. His weapons have 50 ammo, Moonlight each. When a weapon runs empty, you get the next one in line. Empty weapons go to the end of the line to recharge. Aphelios can swap between his main hand and his offhand. Weapon order changes throughout the game based on which weapons you use first. Okay. Aphelios has only 3 buttons, Q, W, and R. W swaps between his main and offhand, leaving him with 2 actual abilities, kind of. Each of Aphelios' 5 weapons have its own Q ability. When equipped as his main hand, each Q applies bonus attacks and effects based on his offhand weapon. All 5 Qs cost mana and ammo. Each has its own cooldown. You can Q switch weapons and immediately use the other Q. Okay. It's very odd. Aphelios automatically learns Q at level 2 and quickly becomes stronger over the course of the game. We'll get into what Q does in the weapon sections below. Aphelios' ultimate Moonlight Vigil sends forward a moon bomb that explodes on the first enemy hit, damaging nearby enemies. Then Aphelios follows up with an enhanced basic attacks from his main home weapon against all enemies caught in the explosion. He automatically learns his R at 6 and automatically levels up at levels. Okay. And Aphelios automatically learns his Q and R. He puts his 18 level points into stats other than his abilities. Wait. Okay. He puts his 18 level up points into stats. Attack damage, attack speed, and bonus armor penetration. Oh my, okay. Already this is the most, they have to have some sort of underlining weakness that he has, whether he has no movement abilities at all, which is probably going to be the case. He should have no breaking of CC. He should actually have no CC. Like, if he's just going to be a pure damage champion, there's no way that this can be allowed. Calibrum, the rifle. Calibrum is a poke harass weapon. It basic attacks have extra range. When abilities deal damage with Calibrum, they mark enemies. Aphelios can right-click marked enemies anywhere on the map to follow with a basic up attack. Anywhere on the map? I'm assuming they mean on like on your one screen of vision. There's no way just anywhere on the map. To follow with a basic attack from his offhand weapon in his non-Calibrum weapon in cases where he swaps Calibrum to his offhand weapon before firing. Okay, so basically you can't use the same weapon twice. This attack detonates other nearby marks for bonus damage against the marked target. So when you hit them, when you deal abilities, so when you hit with your Q or your R, it'll mark them. Then you can right click them again to deal more damage. Okay? Moonshot. Fires a skill shot that damages the first target hit and marks them. Okay, it's pretty simple. Moonlight Vigil, Calibrum effect. Moonlight Vigil follow-up attacks mark all enemies hit. These marks deal higher damage when consumed. So this is the bonus of this, is that okay? Severium, the scythe pistol. That's a really cool weapon. This is pretty dope. Ceravum is a sustained weapon that heals Aphelios for a portion of his damage dealt. Overhealing from Severium is converted into a small shield. Oh, so you basically just gave it Bloodthirster? That's crazy. Onslaught. Gain movement speed and rapidly fire your main weapon and offhand weapon to the nearest enemy, prioritizing champions. Onslaught shots behave like basic attacks but deal reduced damage. So he's firing from both weapons. So I wonder if you're firing this, does it still stack? No, it wouldn't. Maybe, because it's maybe. I don't know if follow-up means like an offhand weapon. They're not really specifying that. Vigil Ceravum Effect, Moonlight Vigil grants Aphelios a flat heal. Okay. Gravitium, the cannon, is a utility weapon that applies a decaying slow. Okay. Damage and roots all enemies on the map affected by Gravitium slow. This doesn't use. So he has a root and a slow here. He has a heal here that also turns into a shield, and then here he has a damage boost. Okay. Infernium, the flamethrower. Okay. An AoE wave clear weapon. It deals increased basic attack and ability damage, and creates a damage cone behind enemies hit. Dusk wave. Spout a wave of flame damaging enemies, then basic attacks. All enemies hit with your offhand. Basic attack. All enemies hit with your offhand weapon. That kind of weird. That's strange. The effect, follow-up attacks create damage circles around enemies hit instead of damage cones behind them. Okay. Presidium, Chakram. Close range DPS weapon that behaves like a boomerang. With Aphelios basic attacks with Syndrome, he can attack. He can't attack again until it returns at him. His attack resets when it does. Auto attack speed increases. Crescendium's travel speed instead. The closer Aphelios is to his target, the less distance has to travel, and the faster Aphelios can attack. When abilities or their follow-up attacks deal damage from Crescendium, they create temporary copies of it for each enemy hit, then increase the strength of basic attack. Sentry. Deploy a turret that shoots a nearby enemy with your offhand weapon. Okay. And then Crescendium. The Moonlight Vigil hits fewer than 3 enemies. It follows up. Still damage. Oh my gosh. This is what the actual weapon looks like. So 1 is this passive explaining Helios' weapon and level ups. The tool tip is as long as this article. That's funny. So this is main hand weapon here, and its remaining ammo. Okay. 3 is Q. 4 is his offhand weapon and his remaining ammo. If its Q is on cooldown, the icon will also indicate remaining cooldown. The next weapon you get once one of your weapons runs out. There. Okay. 5-hour. Okay. There's your main handgun has 10 or less ammo remaining. An enemy tracker will appear on the right side of your screen so you can track your remaining shots. And this comes out on the 11th? Okay, wow. So just to recap. They released Senna, who I think is a phenomenal champion. I think Senna is amazing. I think having really complicated champions in the game is good. I think it's good. I mean, she's not super overly complicated. She just has a lot. She just has a really overtuned kit. But I think she's good for the game. I think it's good to have different stuff like that. This is by far the most outlandish thing that they've ever created. Now, I believe the guy or the team who created this, who created Aphelios, also worked on Jin and Yasuo, who are by far 2 of the most intricate champions. Like Jin completely changed how AD carries play. Like he's the only AD carry who scales or plays like himself. And then Yasuo is an insane champion who has movement and mechanics that have never been introduced into League before. Up until that point, then you see a lot of other movement champions come after him, like, Camille and stuff like that. This is insane. What this tells me is that if somebody can make this type of champion, every champion that I've created should be in League of Legends. Because, I mean, I've never made anything this crazy where it's like, hey, you know what? Let's take away 2 of your abilities so you only have 2 abilities. This guy is definitely going to be some form of AD carry. I don't know where else he would be played. Because he doesn't have any movement, he doesn't have any CC, like true CC. He has no escapes. He has nothing. He's just auto attacking and clicking Q. So he's gonna, yeah, this is insane. Wow. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I would like to see. I can't wait for this champion. Rework. Not champion rework. I got something on my mind. Can't wait until this champion reveal video comes out, so we can actually see some of the stuff in action. Hopefully, they make this a little bit longer than the standard videos. Maybe like a 10-12 minute long video. I would love to see what this is actually about. Like, I actually want to see this champion in action. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. We'll talk about this once we will revisit this champion um once the actual review video comes out. Man, this is I can't believe this shit.